is the Cisco, and this is the FortiGate. This different vendors will configure. And third one we are going to configure between FortiGate, this FortiGate and this FortiGate, that will be policy based VPN. All right. Whenever we are doing template based, most probably that will be going to do on the basis of route based. You are getting two type of VPN we use. First one is route based, second one is policy based. So three flavors we are going to see. All right. So I am just wiping it out and will create it from scratch. So what are the configuration in backend? This is my headquarter. It has 10.1.1.1 as a loopback, and it has 10.10.10.0 link which is connecting to FortiGate firewall. I think it's very. Is it visible to you? I think yes. Okay, let me see if I can increase. See, is it now okay? Yeah. It can be more visible. See, now I think it's perfectly fine. Yeah. So in our backend we are running OSPF here. Okay, site 2 to FortiGate, headquarter to FortiGate. Here too we are on the two places we are running OSPF. All right. This is internet which is connecting my site 2, site 3 and headquarter. It is connecting all them all together. All right. Till here okay, I hope. Good. So let's start one over and do the configuration. So let's start from scratch. I'm doing the initial configuration. I'm starting from headquarter. So on headquarter router, basic router configuration. So we didn't finish what the thing we have finished in? Sorry? We have white mode. We did the transparent mode, but we didn't finish. Yeah, we'll do. Now I'm covering the major topics. After that, we'll go for the smallest one, right? I'll follow your syllabus. Don't worry. Which you provide, I will check there. Okay, and everything will be followed. On headquarter router, see, I'm just what I'm doing. Just I wanted to show you. I have interface Ethernet 0 by 0. No shut IP address is here 10.10.10.1 255.255.255.0, and I have interface loop by 0 having IP address of 0. IP address 10.1.1.1. Interface, that's all. Some basic configuration, host name, headquarter, line BTY04, transport, input all, password Cisco, line console 0, no exec, timeout, login, Cronus, no IP, domain lookup, and I'm running router OSPF 1 router ID 10.10.10.1 10.11 network 10.10.10.0 area 0 network 10.11.0 area 0 and on loop by 0 IPsec network point to point. This is the basic configurations I am doing, and I will copy and paste. Okay. So till now, what I have done, I've configured my headquarters. These are the basic one. And on interface E00 means I mean to say on this, I configured 10.10.10.1 interface loopback 0. This is the loopback which is available on my headquarters that has this IP 10.1.1.1, and I also changed the network type from loopback to point, right? So this was it. Let's do for the site 2. I'm going to on site 2. Site 2. Site 2. Ethernet is 0 by 0. I will configure here 10 20 20 20.20.2, and this is 10 2 2 2 10 2 2 2 10 20 20 2 2. I think that's done. Let's go on internet and do configuration of that. On internet router, this one who is acting here like an internet, so it will not have any type of default route to anywhere because this is internet. Only these nodes should be in the same network, that's all, right? And to create connectivity we will use VPN here. Yes, this is router, right? So this internet is connecting our site 2 here, site 3 here, and in beneath it is connecting headquarters. No, they are not in the same network. This is 192.120. This is /24 I'm using. Okay. Yeah. So on internet, we have 3 interfaces. So I'm just going to connect that interface. Let me take some basic one, and that will start. Interface E0 Ethernet 0 by 0. Yeah. Ethernet. That's good. No shut. IP address 192.1.10.1 255.255.0. Interface Ethernet 0 by 1. It is connecting to my FortiGate firewall 2. No shut. IP address 192.1.20.1 0. Interface Ethernet 0 by 2. No shut. It has IP address of 192.1.30.1 55255.0. That's all. Let's go to site 3. Site 3. Interface Ethernet 0 by 0, no shut. IP address 192.1.30.3 255.0. Interface loopback IP loopback 0. IP address 10.3.3 0. And one default route here I'm using, which is heading towards my internet. These are the basic configuration which is available on my routers. We have OSPF running only my site 2 and headquarter. This is this is the Cisco environment, right? This is not the FortiGate environment. So here I'm not running any type of protocol because this is directly connected to my internet. So I just did here what I'm using this, and this router is acting here like a edge router for this branch, that is site 3. Okay, here your internet link is terminating to your FortiGate firewall in layer 3 mode, and here as well, here also as well, right? So in this environment I'm running OSPF, and in this environment I'm running OSPF. Here we have normal static route for that as a default gateway I'm using here to the internet. Till here following, right? So let's go to IP. See, this is the interface 0.10.1 which I just configured there. Show IP route. Till here okay? And I'm running show IP OSPF show IP protocol. I'm running OSPF here for this network, for these two networks. Okay, I wanted to show you something. See, show IP OSPF. Oh man, interface loopback 0. See, it was I was showing you this thing tomorrow. See, Loopback interface is treated as a stub host. That's why whenever it will be propagated to its neighbor, that will be showing there 10.1.1/32, not /24. All right. And network type it is selected by loopback. So what we need to do here, go to interface loopback 0 and change the network type. That will be like this, point to point. Now if you are going to see this OSPF interface loopback 0, what is this? Point to point, yeah. Now it is now changed. Earlier it was giving different result if you see like this, not so detailed. Now because it changed, now it is showing like this, and network type is point to point. Earlier it was loopback. So this is the thing which we need to take care at the time of doing configuration. So this was the headquarter. Let's go to site 2 because we also configured here same thing. Show IP interface brief 10.20.22 and show IP route. No such route. I have show IP protocol. I have running OSPF1 also here for the 10.22 network and 10.20.20 network. OSPF interface L0. See here even this network type is loopback. Let's change it. Interface loopback 0. IP OSPF network point to point. Show IP OSPF interface L0 by network type is now changed. Till here following, sir. Okay, let's go to site 3 and validate if things are okay. So IP interface brief, it has 192.130.3 and it has 10.33.33 and show IP route. See here I configured here one default routing heading towards my internet link. My internet link has this IP 192.130.1. Static routing is running here. And on internet only I do not have any routing. Show IP interface brief. It has 3 interfaces are configured, that's all. And show IP route. See, no routing is here on place, only connected in local routes are available in the routing table. Okay, let me use this one. I hope you are doing labs, right? You are performing labs in your vacant time? Some labs. Okay. Now let's do the FortiGate configuration. I'm just opening my FortiGate firewall one. Main 123, 123. Just normal stuffs. Config system interface. Let it port 1. Set mode static. Set IP 192.168.1.51/24. Set allow access ping HTTP. Config system global. Set host name as 511. Yes, sir. Yeah, we're going to start with, let's see, policy based, yeah, side to side VPN. Two flavors you will see, policy based and route based. One will be, there will be different types. Admin, three, complete system interface, there is port one, more static, IP 161.52, 624, set now access, HTTP, SSH, system global, hostname. This has 50. Dot 50 is the IP. And on the both firewalls we have dot 51 and dot 52. So let's check the connectivity. In 192.168.1.51, it's able to ping. 52, it's reachable. So let's take the GUI out for the firewalls. On this PC, I'm always using, in all the labs, I'm using dot 50 here, okay? And for the first FortiGate firewall, I'm using dot 51. And if we have second, then I'm using dot 52. Basic steps. Just will go into settings. For system, then settings, we'll change the timeout also. This is the timeout in minutes. I'm putting here 16 minutes, so it will not be turned out. Log out for next 60 minutes. It will be in. So let's do the basic configuration like creating zone and giving IP. That's all. So I'm just quickly I'm doing inside. Assigning port number 2 is the inside. So creating another zone. That is outside. Port 3. Going to port number 2. That is inside. I'll give IP here. This is the alias I'm using inside. It has IP 10.10.10.10/24. Yes. This is the inside, which is continuing here. 10.10.10.10. On firewall, most probably we are using 10.10. In our all the cases, 10.10.10.024 network. So I'm using 10.10.10/. Allow email SSH. Let's go to port number 3, which is outside in our case. Port number 3, this is outside. It has 192.110.10 outside. WAN 192.110.10/24. I'm allowing just a pin from 192.110.10. That's all for this. And one default route we need to give towards its internet, right? So for example, I'm receiving any traffic from my inside traffic which is not in my routing table, I mean in my FortiGate firewall. So it should be sent to my default gateway, which is set into towards. So 192.1 dot, sorry, 1.10, 1.10.1. So this is the basic stuff which we configured till now, right? And one thing else we need to do here, that is OSPF, because that is running between my FortiGate and the headquarters. So router ID I'm giving here 10.10.10.10. The this IP, no issue. I'm just taking a regular area. Just I click on here and just click OK, and it by default. Network I'm creating here in the area. Network is 10.10.10.0/24. That's all. Making sense for you? Just for this one, right? And here I propagated, I advertised my 10.11 ISP. So it will be coming here, but any route this FortiGate firewall does not want to give to its headquarters. Right? And one thing I will do here, I will inject one default route and will set here always. Now it will be always means if I am doing any changes here, even it will be inserting default route. Where it will inject? Headquarters route. So let's see first if we have show IP route. We don't have any default gateway route, right? From here. So let me do it and it will show me. Still I'm running, I'm not close this window. As I will close it will start showing. Yes. Now it should come up with the loading full from 10.10.10.10. Show IP route. It got the default gateway, okay? So we did not do anything here manually, we just used my routing protocol to send that default gateway, inject that default gateway into my network. Let's go to FortiGate firewall number 2. Basic steps again. So very simple. Inside. Similar type of thing I'm using here. Port 2 is my inside. Port 3 is the outside. Oh, sorry. Not this. I'm going to my port. This is inside. LAN. I'm having IP here 10.20.10. Let me check what is the IP. 10.20.20. 10.20.20.10/24. This is outside. I'm having IP here 192.1.20.10. 191.20.10/24. Did you follow motion? Okay. What I selected. Good. One default route I'll again which will head towards my internet. 192.1.20.3 in our case. not 3, that is 1. And again I will run here OSPF. Router ID I am giving here 10.20.20.10 area. Just click and will again click on OK. It will take the 0. Network I want to propagate here under area number 0. That will be 10.20.10 10.20.20.0. Clear for me, sir? Yeah, IP configuration you are getting, right? Not confusing. Here I am using 20 here in between, and here I use 10 10. Sorry, here 10 10 10 10 10. Here I 10 20 20 10 on the 40. Here I use 10 20 22 and 10 2 2 2 because this is side route. Matching. The same thing I will do here. I will inject that default route always and click on apply. Most probably it should be showing on my side to that route inserted. Till now not. Yeah, it got. See. And again this is OE2 means this is the metric type it is using. So every time this metric will remain same. It will be static. All right. So that's the basic stuff. Let's check the connectivity if they are able to ping each other or not. I'm not saying all will be pingable, no, but at least they will be able to ping to each other on the sites, I mean to say. So let's go to router number headquarters and ping 10.10.10 first. It's able to ping and ping, what was that, 19? Yeah, that's able to be okay. Not this. Ping 10.10.10.10 using source IP of 10.1.1.1. It's able to ping that. Let's go to site 2. Ping 10.20.20.10 source 10.222. It's able to ping. That's good. Site 3. I will just ping to its default, its gateway. Who is here? The gateway. I'm able to ping. That's all. So they are able to reach with each other. They are reachable, and this is reachable to internet. And from FortiGate firewall, am I reachable? So execute ping 191.10.1. Yeah, I'm getting ping reply. Am I reachable to all the sites from here? This this internet will provide that facility, so most probably, right? 1.20. For example 10. I'm able to reach 30.10. No, that's not 30.10. That is 30.3. I'm able to reach. So that's good. So now we are able, we can do configuration here, like for the VPN, right? So what is the agenda for today? We are going to encapsulate, not encapsulate, encrypt all the traffic which is going from this local area network to this local area network, or this local area network to this local area network. That is 10.3.3.3. Till here following, I hope perfectly. So let's start the configuration. So first, what we are going to do, we are going to do configure VPN that will be based on template which we can get here easily. See, go to VPN and click on IPsec wizard, right? This will be route based, okay, and but using the IPsec wizard. So what will happen here? We will just go and just type few required things, fill few blank here, and it will automatically create VPN for us. Okay. Not only VPN, I mean to tunnel. It will also create routes as well as also create the policies. So we don't need to do anything. Just go here and do the configuration, and that's done. Your job is done. Right? Yeah. Let me take the name. I've mentioned here name of the VPN. The routing, that is good. So we are creating here firewall 1 to firewall 2 to firewall 2. See here, nothing need to change. Firewall 1 to firewall 2, side to side, no net between sides. We don't have any net device in between which who is doing translation for us. Nothing need to change, side to side, no net in between, and FortiGate because my remote device type is the FortiGate. We click on next. Remote IP address, just need to give the remote IP address. So for, oh sorry, I am not on FortiGate 1, I am FortiGate 2, sorry. Let me go to here, IPsec wizard, firewall 1 to firewall 2. No net, side to side FortiGate, next. It is asking for the remote IP address. What is the remote IP address for the firewall 1? 192.1.20.10, correct? My question is, on the FortiGate everyone has 10. 192.1.20. That is okay. And if by default it is selecting outgoing interface, authentication method we are using Reachability, and I'm giving key here 40@123 F in caps. Oh sorry. T@123. Next. Local interface it is asking for. Who will be the local interface? Means which interface you will receive traffic. Inside most probably, who is the local interface to whom policy and routing, it means for the policy and routing. What was the next one? See, we were here for the VPN setup wizard, see here, and after that we headed towards the authentication. This is for the authentication, and now as you will click on next, it will jump to policy and routing. It will be doing the policy. Policy means that policy and object it will automatically create for us. Means what? Means traffic will be allowed from outside to inside if they are seeking to go local area network to local area network, and if traffic is going from my inside to this FortiGate firewalls behind inside, both the policy will be automatically inserted into my policy and objects, which I will show you after doing this. As well as it will also insert the routing there. Using what? Using the tunnel which will be created there. Is it making sense? So let's click on the local interface now. And for us, our inside will be the local interface. What do you say? Yes. Inside will be, and local subnet will be in our case 10.1.1.024. And remote subnet 10.2.2.0/24. And internet access, we want we won't give any internet access to anyone. Let it be none. No need to change. What I did, see, local means if you are on FortiGate firewall 1, then what are your local IPs which you want to? Okay, this one. What will happen here? Whenever you are putting none, means there will not be any internet access. If you are saying share local, it means if somebody, see here, it is mentioning here. What it is saying? Share local means allow remote site to use this FortiGate as an internet gateway. What does that mean? For example, this person wants to come go to internet. So this will come first here, then from here it will go to the internet. And use remote means this FortiGate will tunnel internet access from the remote location. What does that mean? This FortiGate will tunnel internet access from the remote location. So what will happen? Internet traffic will flow through the tunnel. What does that mean? Tunnel means here to here, whatever tunnel will be created, that traffic will flow using that tunnel. So this is not recommended actually. All right. Both the thing we are not going to do. And I will click on next here. See how many things here it is going to create. Phase 1 interface, F1 to F2, firewall 1 to firewall 2. Local address group it is going to create, that is FW1 to FW2 local. I will show you what are the IPs mentioned there. Remote address group it is going to create firewall 1 to firewall 2 remote. Phase 2 interface, by default it is taking. We are not doing anything, right? Static route is static. Black hole route also it is creating. Local to remote policies. This is the policy. Firewall policy it will automatically create from going inside to that particular remote, and if that remote is coming to inside, then for the port. As I will click on create, it will create all the things, and you can validate everything. Where? Let's validate this local to remote policies first. Go to policy and object firewall policy. See, two policies should be here. Till now we do not have any policy because we not created, right? We just did simple stuff. So go to see what he's saying. Just open this and see. This is VPN firewall 1 to firewall 2 remote. This is saying inside. Source it is taking, see, this is taking source as if you go to edit, you will get the IP. Okay. 10.2.2.2.0. What it is saying, see, for remote this is being created. When any traffic is coming from 10.2.2.2 and going to 10.1.1.1, see, 10.1.1.1, that should be always allow, right? You're getting what I'm saying? But here, right? Mm-hmm. Right? Schedule? Not getting. Tuning, okay. Change those parameters, Let's say that you don't want to allow the set. Change just that if you want, right? No, this is not for that. This is for the just for VPN. So why you are creating VPN? Understand? You are creating VPN to allow all the access from here to here, right? That's all. If you want to restrict something, definitely you are right here. You can just go to service and just remove all that access, and it will not be able to do that. For example, let's allow only ICMP. Following? Yeah. So only they will be able to do ICMP. That's all. And if they want to take telnet, they will not be able to access. Clear? Okay. This was the thing which was coming from outside to inside, means from the remote one to my local one. We have another one. See here. One thing very interesting I want to show you. See, this is for the local. Local, if local is going to on remote, right? What is the outgoing interface? See, tunnel interface. You are getting tunnel interface means what? Who is the tunnel interface here? Guess. This port 3, this port 3. What they will create and they will negotiate with each other, that will become tunnel, and whatever traffic will be going there using this internet, that will be encrypted. Still following it? Yep. So see here, incoming interface will be inside, but outgoing interface will be tunnel. So our FortiGate firewall will receive that traffic from the port 2, but whenever it will not send using normally port 3. No, it will send using that tunnel which we have created Just, yeah. Go here and click on all session. Start from beginning. Click on it. So this was for the FortiGate firewall 1 only. Let's go to the FortiGate firewall 2 and let's do it there as well. Yeah. So I'm coming back. This will be firewall 2 to firewall 1. Yeah. Remote IP address 192.1.10.10. Correct. It should be match 40@123. Otherwise they will not form. Local interface will be again for me. It will be inside. And what IP I want to do policy and routing here 10.2.2.0./24 and here 10.1.1.0/24. Clear following sir, no issue. Again it will create the similar things. Let's go to the policies and do something. If I want to ping now, will I be able to do that? What do you say? So let's check show run section line. Yeah, we allow on site to show run section line. Oh, password is Cisco@123. Let's take telnet. Just ping only. Yeah. Let's just test the ping. If it should work. 10. I'm on site to 10.1.1. Source 10.2.2. I'm using. Will it go? It's going. Yeah. Telnet should not work, right? Because on another side that is not allowed. For example, I want to take telnet of 10.1.1 using source interface L0, then it should not work, and that is not working, right? Is it making sense for you? I think so. How will it work? Yeah. So let's go to FortiGate firewall number 1, and for the remote, if it's coming inside, so let me add here telnet IC. As I will add and click on OK, and I will see it is working. Who is coming inside? Is it okay for you? Done. So this was the thing. This was side to side using Reachability. Let's do telnet and check if headquarter is able to take telnet. What was on the side to Cisco@123. Telnet 10.222 source interface L0. He is not able to take telnet because outgoing traffic is also not allowed for the telnet, right? So we just need to go on the Fortinet firewall 1 and will allow from here. Correct? Yeah, I got access. Here following, sir. Whom I changed just for able to do more. not responding of telnet 10.111 source interface is 0. Okay, Cisco show users. So even this policy will work like a normal policy. Okay. So if you want to do netting here, even you can do net as. Which I did. What I did here. See, I just clicked on this net, right, and I started doing the same. So if I am taking telnet from my site to user, from my site to user to my headquarter user. So what it is showing now, it's not bringing its own IP, that is 10.2.2.2. However, it is bringing 10.10.10.10. It was the previous one, right? Now this is the active. So if I'm going on my headquarter and clear line 2, sorry, site 2 is here. Show users. See, this is the active one, right? And how we come to know that it's working or not? First of all, see, it's getting increased, means they are working. Only two policies are here. And also we can go here and log and report and can check the report. It will be showing here, see. And you can go to details and can check what is being done here, what is going on. What it is saying? IP, net IP, net is also happened there. And source interface is the 41 FortiGate 1 to FortiGate 2, firewall 1 to firewall 2, and this is the symbol of what? This is the symbol of tunnel. And after that, destination is 10.1.1.1 and port it is using port 23. Very important thing is there here. See, data VPN type is IPsec VPN. From here we can understand it is being encrypted or not. Following, sir? That's all for the this particular time. So make sure one thing here, whenever you are going in your firewall policy, just what it will do, if you are configuring anything using wizard, it will automatically create all the policies, but make sure go inside and select all sessions and generate logs when session starts. Why? For the T-shoot purposes. So make sure it should be on, because it will not by default put it on. It will just create and will do its work. That's all from itself. It is administrator's responsibility to do that. Oh man. Till now we do not have any log here if you want to see. But after this you will start seeing. Let's see. By the way, it generated any log? No log is here. But now if anything will be gone there, so it will start logging. For example, I am doing the same thing again. It should show some logs here. Sorry. 10 to 2, 10, 11, 1, 1. And on 48 firewall, I am wondering what it is showing. 10 to 2 to 10, 1. All right, sir. So this was the type 1. So how can we create on our site 3? Do you have any idea how to create VPNs? And after that, what I will do? I will create the key, crypto isakmp key. For example, I am good giving it port 40@123, and what after that? Address will be 192.1.10.10, right? This is done now. Let's configure phase 2. Crypto IPsec, crypto IPsec transform set. Getting it? Transform set, I am giving anything, any name it can be. Sorry. Do you have configuration there? That is not matching. Hmm. Okay. Transform set comes under phase 2, right? Yeah, this comes. Don't worry. ESP des ESP-MD5 HMAC. And after that, what? We'll create ACL now, right? ACL means interesting traffic. I'm creating access list 101 and saying permit IP 10.3.3.0 0.0.255. It is going to if to 10.1.1.0 0.0.0.255. So allow that. And after that, what I will do? I will create crypto map. Crypto sorry, no, no, ACL. It comes under phase 2 because that is the requirement. Yeah. Definitely. Phase 2 is this, right? We can put like this. This is the step one. Configure phase two. Okay. Oh, okay, got it. So you are saying put it here, ACL, front of everything, before everything. Configuration as well, yeah. Done. That's done. Crypto map is not the part of again crypto map. I'm putting a third. Okay. How what you will do here? Crypto map, just a name I think, right? C map, and after that one sequence number. Then you will have to say IPsec and what? ISAKmp. Then you have to put here so many things like set, transform set. ABC was in our case. Set peer, right? And who is the peer? 192.1.10.10 and match address the access list. And what will be the fourth step? Apply on the egress interface. And what we will do in this? Go to interface Ethernet 0 by 0 and type here crypto map C map. That's all. Go to side 3, crypto ISAKmp policy 10, authentication pre-share, encryption des, hash MD5, group 2, crypto exit, crypto ISAKmp key 40@123, address 192.1.20.10.10. And we'll start phase 2 here. Crypto IPsec transform set ABC ESP des ESP MD5 HMAC that exit access list 101 permit IP 10.3.3.0 and after that 10.1.1.0 0.0.55. After that crypto map C map, so sequence number IPsec ISAKmp set peer 22.1.10.10 set transform set ABC match address 101 interface Ethernet 0 by 0 crypto map C map. It should come up with the ISAKmp is on. That's good. So how will we do on now FortiGate firewall? So let's do. Go to VPN. Again click on the IPsec wizard, but this time we will click on custom. All right, and this will be, that was side to side direct, right? But now we are going to do it custom because we want to it configure for Cisco. Mm-hmm. It directly open this. Yes, this one. Yeah, not much difference, but here if you are clicking on custom, then you will be able to configure everything according to you. But if you go on this, then what it will do, it will take automatic things are set there, like from the this template it will take IPsec tunnel template, for example side to side Cisco. These things it will by default will take. See, dash SHA1 dash MD5, allow this object in routing table, enable, and by default it is doing what? It is doing route based, I think. Got it? This is easiest one, but why I'm doing this, because I want to show you, right, how it is going on there. Because all the things in Cisco devices, we were able to see. So let's do it now. Where is that? Yeah. So I will click here, and that VPN is firewall 1 to site 3, correct? Cisco. Yeah, it's done. So it was actually increasing the maximum allowed characters. Firewall 1 to, even we can put site 3 here as well, no issue, because that's okay. So it will be jumped it to on this page. IP address, static IP address. Which IP address it is asking for? Remote gateway, right? So select here the remote gateway IP. What is the IP? Correct? And what interface? You will be go outside to reach there. Port number 3, that will be outside, right? Isn't it? And net traversal, I'm just putting on disable. I'm not using any net traversal. That's all here. No another configuration. Come here, 40 at the rate 123. We not configured any net traversal on our Cisco one, right? The similar way we did configuration on Cisco, we'll have to do here as well. Come, version, IC version we are using 1 here. This is the phase 1 proposal. You're getting what is phase 1? This command. All these, right? So let's select all these things from here. Not the policy number is the just locally significant. So I'll select here group number 2 because I selected here group number 2. See, hashing is here changed. Encryption I selected there dash. See, I selected here dash. Yeah, evaluation only supports one. That is dash. No issue. Functionality is same, no issue. This is MD5. This is 2. Key lifetime seconds let it be. We do not need to do any change in this. Why I'm saying like that? Because this is by default. You will get also on this, right? So no need to change. From where you will get here, you know already, right? It's not showing. No issue. Here sometimes show. No issue. No such issue is there. 1 second. I think. Yeah. That's okay. And what next, sir? Now let's come to the phase to selectors. So this is the name firewall 1 to Cisco. Here we have to give the subnet. Local subnet for me 10.11.0, or we can do one thing, sir. See, let's go to headquarter interface L1. I am creating here another loopback. What do you say? 10 dot, for example, 11.11.1. Router OSPF 1 network 10.11.11.0 area 0. Now I'm going to encrypt this one. First one was for the 10.11 and it will be between 10.11.11. Even you can encrypt that traffic as well, no issue. We can put both then and both will work. All right. So this and interface. What was the IPL1 OSPF network point? I'm going here and putting 10.11.11.024, right? And remote subnet for us 10.3.3.024. Till here following, sir. And one thing we have done, if you remember, encryption method and on my side 3, phase 2 encryption was DES and authentication was MD5, right? Here we call it hash, but here in this you will see as a authentication. See MD5. So just need to click on advanced. It will show you other options. Go here, click the encryption as a DES and select from here MD5. I think they are same, right? DES MD5. Perfect forward secrecy we did not enable there, if you remember. Just unselect this, no issue, and click on OK. That's all. Till here following. So go to your where here. We just need to do some changes in the access list, right? Because we changed there. See, we'll have to change this. No access list 101. Access list 101. You are getting what I'm doing? 10.3.3.0, 0.0.255. If it is going to 10.11.11.0, 0.0.0.0.255, that's permitted. What next? Will it work or we just need to do something else? We'll have to do two things now. We'll have to create first policy which will allow this inside traffic to go outside. I don't mean to go outside. This local area network traffic which is behind my firewall 1, if it wants to communicate with site 3 local area network, then I'll have to provide some policy and object here. But in the case of widget directly, that was created automatically, but here we have to create it. Create new name, for example, this is for what? For firewall 1 to site 3, yeah, site 3 Cisco, yes. Incoming interface will be, for our case, if the traffic is going, that will be inside, right? And outgoing interface will be tunnel. Here is a twist, sir. Not the port 3, sir. Tunnel. Firewall 1 to Cisco. This is the tunnel which got created. See, we'll click on this. We'll be getting here. This is thing which we created. Type tunnel interface. Even it will take interface outside port number 3, but that will be encrypted. Means encryption will be allowed there. Following it? Selectors. Firewall 1 to Cisco. And source will be, for our case, we need to create the source now. How will you create? Let's create address net 10.11.11.1 for example, 10.0 I'm giving 10.11.11.024. Clear follow? Yes. And destination, what will be the destination, sir? Good. Net 10.3.0 10.3.3.024. Services we are allowing, for example, telnet. Yes, so there will be only telnet, nothing else. Even you can do translation from here. No need to do. Just remove this. All starting and click on OK. And one reverse policy also we need to create. Still here following it. Let's see if it's giving chance. Yeah, today it's it's working fine today. This one, right? This one, right? And what is this? This is from reverse traffic, right? Reverse Cisco to what was that? Firewall 1, right? See, by default it does it work. No issue. We don't need to do anything. Just go here and click on enable. That's all. And one thing else, what we need to do here. One thing is pending. Will it work now, right now, or we need to do something else? Yes, I applied. Let's try if it's working. Show crypto IPsec SA. Only details are showing, not two details, right? Show crypto isakmp SA. Most probably it will use. No? Will it work? What do you say? Without initiating any traffic, how it will come up? We'll have to initiate some traffic. Yes. What do you say? Let's do. We are just checking. We are not saying it will work. Most probably, no. We are just checking. For example, I am doing tell. Let me go to side 3 first and check. Show run section line 64.123. Telnet 10.3.3.3. Source interface was L1, right? It's not working. Why it's not working? See, see here. Go to your policy and not for network and give a route. It's not able to go. It doesn't know from where it need to pass. So go here and create one route. 10.3.3.0 if you want to go there, so use tunnel interface. Which interface? This tunnel, and click on it. Now if you will do, it should work, I think. Let's see if it's working or not. Yeah, it worked. Got the concept, sir? Show users. It's taking its real ID. telnet 10.11.11.1 source interface L0 Cisco 10.3.3. I think it was simple, isn't it? Only few things we need to take care for. What were the things? First, routing should be through tunnel, right? This is the thing. And firewall policy should be, here we have two conditions. First, if coming from remote location, then let's validate the put it here. Policy and object. Incoming interface, right? Then incoming interface should be tunnel interface, right? Second, if traffic is going from local to remote, then outgoing interface should be tunnel. This is I'm typing just for remember, right? So it will be remembered to you every time. Tunnel interface. That's all. These are the two things. I put my first routing should be through tunnel interface. Let me put here. It should be I put it through tunnel interface, right? For the remote IP address. Remote IP address means in bracket I'm putting that local address which you want to encrypt, right? And select gateway as a tunnel interface. Now it's I think clear. You're getting what I'm trying to say here. For example, in our case, if we go in network, see here in static what I mentioned there. What is static? This one was there. I selected the destination, the subnet. This is the local, right? And interface, I selected the tunnel one, right? This is the tunnel one. Tunnel interface. You can see here, type is the tunnel interface. And that is up right now. If you want to see what is integrated inside, then you can see. See, even it is using the outside interface. Then what that WAN interface. But this is the tunnel interface which is being created as you created that tunnel. 10.3.3. Let me check what I mentioned. I mentioned remote IP address, right? So remote local I can write it down here, right? Got it? So this was the thing which we need to take care for. when you are configuring it. That's all, and it will work. Even you can configure for the Cisco using the template based, but you should have idea what the thing your FortiGate firewall is using. If you are configuring with the Cisco, that should be matched on your Cisco device. That's why I prefer to choose that custom one, so that at least I will have idea what I am doing. I know the same thing I was configured. Let's try. I never tried. Let's try what can be done. I don't think it can be changed, but let's try. Template. I don't think it can be changed. See, side to side. No, no way. You're getting anywhere ready? Can you just try to do it? Just to check yourself. Let's do it. No issue. Later on you can. Later on you can go here now. For example, this you can edit it. This is a template based. You can edit it. I think not the same person. See here, sir. Okay, face right. I think yes. You're right. But it's not. It's giving very little information here. See. Yeah, this one is active. Yes, both are active. See. So right now I can either access my this area and this area altogether and this area to this area altogether. No issue. They can work simultaneously, right? It created some sense. Yes. So now what we are going to do? Now we will do policy based routing. You know policy based routing. So how can we do that? You know, last time, if you remember, we got stuck in one scenario where, for the same, for example, on the same site for different local area networks, we were trying to configure VPN but not able to do. Once one VPN was coming up, another VPN was going down, right? If you remember. So we have two options for that. First, either you can put what? See here. Either you can go here inside and what traffic you want to encrypt here. Go there. Oh, it by default took not here. Okay, this one, let's see. Go here and you can just click on add here, right? Just you need to give here what? Those subnets. One second, sir. From outside first, then I'll go and show you again. Go here. It should have some time. You know. See, these two selectors. Click on add, and here you can define whatever you want to do for the different things. We have here one local address and remote address. You can even define so many local address and remote address here. And if they will be triggered, then this particular VPN, which is firewall 1 to Cisco, will be coming up. Is it making sense now? Or let's try to do if that is working or not. Because from if we have created one tunnel, getting call, will be picked. Okay. So for example, if you created one tunnel between port 3 and port 3 of the FortiGate firewall 1 and FortiGate firewall 2, so second time this tunnel is not going to be used in another type of VPN configuration for different things because you already created that. All right. So what is the chances? Let's do. You can create, but it will give you. It will keep giving you that particular thing as an error, that it is duplicate IP, right? See, let's do it. Now, what is the task number 3 today? We are going to do policy based VPN between firewall 1 and firewall 2. Done. Let's do it. 192.50. I'm in. But before doing that, this is anywhere you are getting any policy based VPN things like no. Even later on it will not be showing. But let's go on the system and feature visibility and put it on. Here somewhere you will get policy. Where you gone, man? Policy based IPsec VPN. See, click on apply. Now you will be getting here. Under VPN, you got one thing else. That what is that? IPsec concentrator. You remember? Crypto map, CMAP. So we will use this. So how we will create this? Let's do that first. After that, we will come in here. So what is the requirement here now? I'm going to site 2. Interface L1 I am taking. IP address 10.22.22.2. Router OSPF 1. Network 10.22.22.0, 0.0.255, area 0, interface L1, IP OSPF, network type 0.2, right? And will be coming to headquarter, interface L2, IP address 10.11.11.11.11, 1.255.5.5.5.0, router OSPF1, network 10.11.11.11.0, 0.0.255, 0, interface L2, OSPF network 1, 2. Yes. So what does that mean? Second thing we are going to do, task number 3. Configure site-to-site VPN between firewall 1 and firewall 2. Under this, encrypt traffic between 10.11.024 and 10.2.22.22.0/24. All right, sir. Let's do it. So let's do it and check. Let me check if it is showing on my FortiGate firewall all the routes which I just uh, advertised under my OSPF process 1. So I'm going to dashboard and after that on network. Let me check this. And in my network, I should have that router 10.20.20.22, 10.22.22 I'm getting through SPF, right? That's good. Means I'm able to get. You want that? Okay. Okay. So what we are going to do, what I did here, I'm just trying to configure here a site-to-site VPN between firewall 1 and firewall 2, and that will be based on policy-based VPN, right? So how we will configure that? For this, just go to feature visibility. First, you will have to go to your system, navigate to systems, feature system, feature reachability, here enable what is that policy based IPsec VPN. Policy based IPsec VPN. Click on OK, right? Click on apply, I think. Very good. Click on apply. Done. Add routes on headquarter and site 2 as 10.111.111.024. Attach network. Ten dot 22.22.0/24 respectively. Yes, this is the thing which we have to do. Some changes from the initial configured routers. So, and everything I have done already, right? So I'm going to firewall 1 and just enabled from here the policy based IPsec VPN and clicked on apply. I'm going on firewall 2 now. Okay. System, feature visibility. Yeah, from here it's on firewall 2. That's good. Also added 2 routes, which I think I validated, right? If you remember, I validated. Go to dashboard and check if those routes are showing here or not. 10.111 it's showing because means I added and it's getting populated by headquarter. Dashboard not network. 10.20.20 should be here. 10.22.22 is here, propagated by my site 2 from here, right? Let's start doing. So how we will do the basic thing? I will use here again custom based, right? We'll go here under VPN and after that we'll click on IPsec wizard again and we'll again select custom. Yes, sir. This is policy based. So let me put here firewall 1, firewall 2, policy based. I'm putting shortcut of that PB, right? PB firewall 1 and firewall 2. Next. Oh, sorry. Firewall 2 and firewall 1 because right now I'm on firewall 2. Click on next. Just make sure this should not be activated. Enable IPsec interface mode. Interface mode means routed mode, right? So we just need to take care and just uncheck this. As you will uncheck this, see, some features has gone. See, yep, right. Select IP address. What is the remote gateway IP address in our case? That is 192.1.20.10, isn't it? And what interface you want to exit this to reach that remote gateway? If you are, no, sorry, I put it here wrong. That will be 10.10, yeah. For firewall 2, This will be the remote gateway, right? 192.1.10.10, and it will take outside to reach there. See, this is saying duplicate entry found. We can't ignore this. This is something which should be taken care. If this is saying duplicate entry found, means it is not going to be used for two different type of traffic to bring or to flow from that tunnel which will be created between this port 3 and this port 3, firewall 1 and firewall 2. So this should be taken care. You using one, no. For example, you are using one side one IP, another side different IP. If one tunnel is by default created, then how can you build two tunnels using those IP? No, we can create only one tunnel, but you can send so many traffic using that. For example, you want to send 10.1.1.1 and 10.111.11.11, 10.2.2.2 and 10.20.2.22, then you can. Hmm? So you can use two IPs. For example, what happen in the case of you will have SD-WAN there, you will have redundant link between them. So that traffic will be followed using that, and you will be creating another tunnel using different link. You got what I'm trying to say? For example, you are connecting this to here, and you have connected this to here. Now, whatever IP you are putting on another redundant link, you will be creating that link, and once it gets down, that link will take place and that will take over. Making sense? But using the same link, for example, if the link is getting down, so you have redundant links. But if the IP goes down, then what will happen in that scenario? This is the issue now. For example, see, in case whatever IP you configured on FortiGate firewall to port 3, that is outside, that is 192.1.20.10 in our case, if this IP got down by doing mistake or by following anything, so what will happen in that case? So your tunnel is going to down then, right? And your traffic will be started dropping. You are getting what I said? So let's make it and say, see if they are coming up or not. No, no, you can create more than one tunnel between two interfaces, but not using the same IP. One IP, one IP, you'll create only one tunnel. Okay, just take and I'll give you that. You can create. Yes, same IP. Using same IP, you can't create two tunnels. That is by default understood. Don't worry. But still, despite that, let's try to create if we are able to achieve. See, local gateway. For example, I'm selecting here primary. Okay. For example, I'm giving here 30.10 in chunks. Just checking something. Allow me 1 minute. Yes, I am selecting. Okay. So that not working. How can we achieve that? Do you have any idea about? Let's do, sir. For example, if it is working, then good. Let's see. Then we'll do work on that. If I'm selecting primary IP here, this 192.1.10.10, 192.1.20.10 will be the local gateway. Net drivers disabled. Shared key, for example, 40@123. I'm selecting here this and MD5 and rest I'll delete. I'm selecting DP element group is 5. I'm going to give here these things. For example, if I'm here 10.22.22.0/24, right? And what next? 10.111.111.0/24. I'm on FortiGate firewall 2, that's why I'm doing this. Go to advanced, disable this and click on add this and MD5 I'm selecting from here. That's all. One side got created. Yes. So what is this? Let's validate it again. Remote gateway is the 192.1.10.2, means firewall one's WAN interface IP, and local gateway is 192.120.10. FortiGate 2 exit interface means WAN interface, right? Till here following, I hope, yeah? What next? Let's go to FortiGate firewall 1 now and also do the same thing. Simple thing we are doing using custom mode. Custom policy based. Oh, not done till here. Apologize. My bad. Because we are doing policy based, we'll have to do what? We'll have to go to the IPsec concentrator and we'll have to add this under this. If you remember CMAP, and this particular should be here. That policy based, and you just need to map this with this and click on OK. Till here following. Okay. What I did, sir, let me show you again. I went to IPsec wizard, created on custom and created all the things, parameters I fulfilled, right? And now I came outside and clicked on IPsec concentrator and clicked on create new, just give a name, and whatever tunnel you created there, just selected that here. All right, and clicked on OK. Means you are crypto mapping that particular all the things which you created under this. All right, till here following. Now what next? If you remember policy based VPN or Cisco, what the step we follow? Step one, phase one, right? Step two, phase two. Step three, interesting traffic, right? Means ACL. Yeah, whatever you want to say, no issue. Step four, crypto map. What we do in crypto map? We map everything under this, correct? And what next? Step 5, what is that? Apply onto the interface, right? Onto the egress interface, isn't it? We are going to do so. So what we will do here? Go to policy and object, create the firewall policy. And what need to do next? Go and click on create new. PB. I am going from firewall 2 to firewall 1. Incoming interface will be, sir? If I'm going from firewall 2 to firewall 1, most probably my inside, right? I'm on firewall 2, inside, and outgoing interface will be normal outside. No need to change here. Just give the normal outside, right? And what next? Source, we will be selecting here. We'll have to create here. Create address net 10.22.22.0 22.22.0/24. Click on this. This will be the source and destination. Create net 10.111.111.0 111.111.024. One thing additionally we need to do here, see here, this is the normal policy which we need to create. Normal policy is this, right? Just go here and click on IPsec. Means if any traffic is getting initiated from my FortiGate firewall inside interface and going to the this particular destination, that will go through IPsec. And which IPsec? Now you are going to select that one, that is PB FW2 FW1. Is it all right now? Got it? And allow traffic to be initiated from the remote side. No issue. All, okay. So what were these steps? Yes. IPsec. Select the IPsec there. Till here following. Let's go to firewall and start doing. FPB policy based routing. Policy based IPsec VPN and firewall 1 to firewall 2. Next, enable IPsec interface mode. Just deselect it from here. How will we configure? Let me type the steps here, otherwise you'll feel issue. You will face issue at the time of configuration, right? How to configure policy based VPN on FortiGate. Configure as follows. Go to navigate to VPN IPsec featured. Name PB firewall 1 to firewall 2. Enable IPsec interface mode. See, take care for this. Enable IPsec mode as unchecked. Make sure it should be unchecked. By default it will be checked, but you need to uncheck. As you will click on uncheck, now come to the network. Under network, remote gateway, remote gateway, it should be like static IP address, 192.1.20.10 interface, outside, in our case that is port 3. Again in this local gateway, enable, and under this as you will enable 192.1.20.10, right? For firewall 1 it is 20.10. Select this port outside, enable and select primary, enable, and then primary, and under this put IP of, it will by default take the IP, right? Net traversal, click on disable. Net traversal disable. Now jump to the authentication part. Till here following, sir, I'm just putting the what are the value we need to put. Okay, any issue? If you are, you will say, then I can put it later the class and I can share it with you later on. Okay, okay, no issue, no issue. I just put here 40@123. Okay, no need to change anything. Just come here and remove the extra one and select the days and the same thing as we selected. 5, I think I selected, right? And come here and click on advanced. Just remove this and click here again. Yes. Oops, sorry. It's getting selected again and again. And what next? What's going on, sir? What happened to this? Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, that's good. Page to selectors, I should have something. No? Okay, that's all. Yeah. Let me go to firewall 2. And what tunnel I created here? Let me go to VPN IPsec tunnel. This was right. Let me check it. No, I'm not getting this. No? That's why I'm saying. See, what happened to this? I think there is some issue. Let me update it first. No, it's not giving me that particular option where I can. Oh, now I got it. See, it was not coming here. This was the issue. Let's do it from starting now. Disable this 192.1.20.10. That will be outside. Again, it is time for the duplicate entry found local primary by default disable 40 1 to 3 match it. That's good. Come here, remove this dash 25 5. Come here. Yeah, see, we are able to see here that that was disappeared before, right? Let's come here and type from firewall 1 10 111 111.024. If that traffic is going to 10.222.024, right? And click on it once. Remove this and click on add and select the encryption and hashing from MD5 and click on OK. I think both the way it's matching, right? And what next? Go to IPsec concentrator and call this under that. CMAP, for example, it should be showing here. It's showing. Select and click on OK. Now go to firewall policy. Correct? And create one policy. And what will be the policy name? PB firewall 1 to clear. IPsec VPN it is using, see, but you can go to firewall 2. Is it receiving that? No. Somewhere in between the packet is getting lost, right? You know why? Because tunnel is not coming up. Tunnel is not coming up. This is the issue. Because the same tunnel is being used for another session, which we created here. If you want to go and validate, go here in VPN and validate that. This is the up, right? This tunnel is being used for another purpose. So how come this tunnel be up? You're getting what I'm trying to say? So right now, what configuration we made here? We want to do policy-based IPsec VPN, side-to-side VPN between one and two devices, correct? So what it will do? They will form a tunnel between their egress interfaces, whatever IP they are using, and that traffic will be encrypted and will go through that tunnel. But for our previous configuration, they already made that tunnel, isn't it? What do you say? As per the documentation, what FortiGate is saying? FortiGate is saying, okay, listen, boss. If you want to create tunnel using same IP two times, we are not going to do that. You can create tunnel using one IP only once. But see here, I want to show you something. I have made a note. Let me show you what is that. Let me stop the recording. What I'm saying, let me explain it in another manner. Allow me 1 minute. For example, show IP interface brief. This is the interface E00. Is there any chance I can I can configure more than one IP on this interface? How? Which IP? Secondary IP. Yes. So if I'm configuring secondary IP, then I'll be able to make that tunnel. What do you say? They should be, no? Because using no, if you in the secondary IP, no, both are active. One will be primary. No. One will be primary. All the IPs will be secondary. All IPs will be active. How can you say? Let me show you. For example, this is internet E02. This is site 3 E00. I am going to give on this interface secondary IP. Following till here. That is 30.1, right? E0 by 2. This interface. E0 by 0 by 2. IP address I am giving here. For example, which IP I should give? 172.168.1.1. Following? Now on my one interface, how many IP I have? Two IPs. I'm going on this side 3. On the E00 interface, the same range IP I am giving. Do show IP interface brief. It has 30.3, right? E0 by 0. IP address 172.161.2 I am giving here, right? But I have to put here second. If they are active, they should be able to ping. What do you say? First, let me ping this, which was already there available. It's available. 30.1 I'm able to ping. 30.3 I'm able to ping. Can I be able to ping this IP? What do you say? Yeah, I'm able to ping. Means they both are active, right? What do you say, sir? Yeah, it's working. Means at a time, so many IPs I can give. Even there is no such condition. But Why? This is reality. You know how this is not reality? Now tell me. So let me go here. I am just removing this. It was just for demonstration purposes, nothing else. Okay. Let me go to site 3. No IP address. Oh, sorry. Interface is 0 by 0. No IP. Conti interface Ethernet 0 by 1. IP address 192.120.1255255.0 second. And ping 192.1.20.10. It should be able to ping. It's able to ping. It should be able to ping. Means now we have good connectivity, right? They are reachable from. For example, if I am pinging from my FortiGate firewall 1, for example, I'm pinging 192.1.20.10. This is the secondary IP of my FortiGate firewall 2. Will I be able to ping? Oh, sorry, I have to put exec in front of this. I'm able to reach, right? If I'm able to reach means I can form even what? I can form tunnel as well using the secondary IP. Let's do. What do we need to do here, sir? We just need to go where? We just need to go under your tunnel. This was the tunnel which is not up till now. Click on that and change the IP from here. This IP. Which IP will use instead? Remote IP, I'm going to just change here 11. I'm doing here 11, right? See? And one thing, please see. You want to do something? Give your attention, otherwise you will lose this one. Port I'm using the same, but I'm changing the IP. Why? Because for my FortiGate firewall 1, my remote IP address 192.11.20.10, the changed one. And local gateway, I will not use primary IP. Now I will. This is the facility which your FortiGate firewall is providing. Click here on secondary IP, and it's by default is giving you here because you configured there, right? And select this one. That's all. Nothing need to change apart from that. Go and click on OK. That's all. And now go to your FortiGate firewall 2. Do the same thing. Let's see if it's coming up or not. I'm sorry. Just add one. Click the secondary IP. Let's try now if they are coming up or not, right? I am on my headquarter, for example. I'm pinging. Not going. Not going. Why? It should go. There will be some issue. Yeah, it will go. We'll check where is the issue, right? Let's go on this and we'll. Okay, go to on FortiGate the network. We have a static route there on place. Working fine. 192.1.21. That is good. Network. Yeah, here is that as well. See. Good. Go to the policies and check if policy is getting hit or not. Where is that? Maybe this one. It hit from here. It's disabled, no inspection, or let's do it again. This is site 2, right? Show IP interface brief. 10.20.22. Ping 10 111 111.1. Source 10.22.22. Not going. Something is messy somewhere. Let me check. It should work, but right? Concept says it should work. Check the tunnel if they are up or not. Which IP? No, they are not showing. Still, they should work, but they are not working right now. Even they are not showing doesn't mean they will not work. Why? Because see here, what routing table is saying. Go to dashboard and the network. It is saying if I'm receiving any unknown traffic, that I will forward to 192.1.20.1. As it will go to 192.1.20.1, it will understand, okay, to whom I have to send that traffic. It is the IP of your internet, right? Your internet knows where this traffic should be forwarded. So this is not the case. Issue is somewhere else. Okay. So where can be issue? Oh, Haribol. So let me record. Where was the mistake, sir? Here, let me show you. Here, I mentioned the wrong remote address IP. That was 10.22 mentioned here. That should be 10.20.20 to whom I want to encrypt, right? Means by following the secondary app. See now, all the things are up here. See, policy based, firewall 1 to Cisco, firewall 1 to firewall 2. This is the first one which we did using the wizard directly side to side VPN. So this is possible, right? But not using one IP. But we need two IPs or three. For example, you want to put more tunnels, so you just go there and type another secondary IP. So it will work. No issue. Yes, it happens only. For example, in case you are shifting from IPv4 to IPv6, then also you can check connectivity, right? For example, you want to run in your company dual stack channel. Right now you are on single stack and that is IPv4. You are running, you want to run their dual stack, then even you can check that. Definitely, yes. If in case any company wants, so this is the scenario where they use. They just use to the purpose of migration, right? They are just doing migrated. They are being migrated from one IP scheme to another, right? So that was for the day, sir. Thank you.